Hi guys, good morning. So I woke up this morning and something happened yesterday and I want to share with you guys. So I just woke up this morning and I said, let me share this thing with you guys. Yeah. So yesterday, no, okay, actually I'm new in Germany. I recently moved here. And for people that just moved here or people that have been here, you guys know how hard it is to get a house art. House art means house house doctor. For those of you that don't understand, that is a German word. We call it house art. It means house doctor. You know, like in Nigeria, you can just walk into any private hospital or even public hospital, government hospitals, and collect card, pay, and then that person becomes your doctor. You open a file in the hospital. But here is not the same way. Here you don't have to pay, but you look for these house outs that near you, like doctors, not really a big hospital. They just treat you for things that are not so how do I put it, things that are not so crucial. But when it's something that is so crucial or something that needs immediate attention, you have to call the ambulance to take it to like clinicum. We have a clinicum here, that is like their private government owned hospital, big one, so they take you there. But the house that is just for maybe you have a complaint about things, then you go there. So you are expected, as a person living here, you are expected to get a house art for yourself, so, or for your family, your children. The children has their own and the adults have their own. So before I moved here, my husband is already here, so he has his own. So when I got here, we went to separate house art. They will always tell you they are full, they are full. That is the major issue here. They are always full. They don't want to take new people. They will say they are full, they are full, they are filled up. So since I've been here for like 6 months or so, is it 6? I moved here in May. Yes, May. So I've been looking for an house that I've not been able to get any. They're always telling me they are full, they are full, they are full. Okay, so yesterday I told my husband we should go to, there's a new one somebody went to and told me about it. So I went there. They also told me that they are full. This is winter period. People are having cough, catarrh and everything. So there are a lot of patients visiting the hospitals. So they told me they are also full. So I told my husband, okay, let's go to the one that you already have registered. Maybe because you are there, maybe they will take me. So we went there. The lady, unfortunately, we can't take you, you get. So I told the lady, I had to lie because I was like, maybe if I tell them something is wrong with me, they would take me. So I told the lady I was having stomach pain, that I don't feel well. I need to see the doctor. She told me she was, since when I'm about be having the stomach pain, I told her the night before. So she said I should, they are full. I can see there are a lot of people, and truly there are people there, that she's going to write an address for me and a time that I should go there by 1 p.m. I would see somebody there. When we saw the address, I was like, this is the address of their clinical, But we're like, it wasn't really the address. So my husband was like, we went back home because we went there very early in the morning, that we'll go back there later. So when we went there around the 1 o'clock, when we got to that address she gave us, that was their emergency in the public government hospital. That was the emergency section. We didn't know, they always only attend to emergency. We thought that when the person she gave us was another house art, so like this is like recommendation, I should be able to get a house art. We didn't know that that was like the emergency, because I told her I was having stomach pain since last night. When I got there, immediately I got there, they asked for my name, my residential permit and everything. They checked. They told me to wait in the waiting room. Later I went in to see the doctor. So when I got to the doctor, so I told my husband, I can't say I have stomach pain because I don't really have stomach pain, but I noticed like for a few days, sometimes when my period is coming, I always have this pelvic pain. I've been to the doctor in Nigeria. They checked me and said that I was fine. That it was just because my period was coming. It was like cramp telling me my body that my period is coming. So when I entered the doctor's office, I told the doctor said, okay, they told me I was having stomach pain. I said, yeah, not really stomach, because I could not explain myself in German. I could only say Bauchschmerzen, which means stomach pain. So I told you it was just my pelvic side. It was like, oh, okay, well, that means I need to see a gynae that is going to also direct me to a gynae and this and that. So we directed me back to, I'm trying to fast up because of that, directed me back to the reception. So when I got there, they took my details and everything. Immediately they told my husband to wait, and one of the nurses said I should follow her. I was scared. What's happening? Why am I following you? So when we got, they took me to the ward, you guys. Immediately They gave me a plastic to go and urinate and take out some of the urine and bring it for sample. I did that. I thought I was going home. No, next thing they told me to sit down. Before you know it, people are already coming with my machine. Oh my god, I'm so scared. What's happening? Before I know it, this woman started drawing my blood. Look at, I still have the mark. It was so paining yesterday because they left the needle there till like evening. We went there around 1 o'clock. So they took my blood, like 3 samples that they are going to have to run some tests. Immediately another nurse came in. She was checking my body. Do you feel pain? Can you move your neck? Can you move your oh my god, I was so scared. And what's happening? Just pelvic pain. Why do I need? They say no, they have to be sure that all my body, there's nothing wrong with me. They start eating me at the back. Do you feel pain here? I said no, I'm fine. Okay. So she said, okay, well, since they did use a scan for me, to check my kidney, my liver, and everything. And okay, everything looks fine. But now that from their own perspective, everything looks fine, but they have to wait for a gynae to come in, that gynecologist to come in, so that I can. All this while my husband is outside. So I was like, hey, this one that my husband is outside, can I tell him to come and sit with me? I can't sit here waiting for, they say no, they can't allow him. I have to stay there alone. So we waited till like 5 o'clock, past 5. So the lady, the Ghanaian came in. Also, I was just chatting with my husband outside to give him follow-up. The Ghanaian came in and was like, looking at the result they gave, even the test results for infection and everything, I'm fine. So it is weird. Why am I feeling the pain? Might be because of my period notification, because I got my period that same day. Maybe it's because of the period, maybe that was the pain. But if I use ibuprofen, does the pain goes away? I say yes. He say if it goes away, that means you're fine. But if it doesn't, that means you have to come back here. I say okay, but can you get me like a recommendation for another guy me outside that I can just be visiting, that I don't need to come here because I stay far? That was, maybe I can get a doctor or anything. I even told him I need a house at. I've not been able. He said, unfortunately, that is how it is in Germany. You have to search before you get that. Maybe I should go back after winter in the next 6 months. Maybe there might be a space for me, or I try other cities. Oh, guys. So the doctor said, I'm free to go. I'm fine. Go. It was not easy. I'm happy one side that they did all those tests for me, but I wasn't expecting it. I just wanted a doctor, a gynae. I didn't know that. Eventually, we didn't have one, but they gave me a lot of the report and everything. I've not even translated it to see what is inside. I'm going to do all that, but they told me I'm fine. I'm happy because I did this same test when I was in Nigeria. I was told I was fine, but I didn't believe because how can I be, But I'm happy. But at the same time, everything was just pressing my body. I was scared. What's going on? You people take it easy. I just want pain. But I'm happy. That's the problem when you live here. No, that's the problem. People, do you want me to share more of my experiences in here? If you want me, just let me know. I'm going to share it. And I relocated here based on family reunion visa, in case anybody want to ask. But if you need me to explain how to get it on student visa, I know about that well, from Nigeria only, no other country. How to get it on this visa, on student visa, and with family reunion visa. That's the only thing I can explain to you perfectly well. Yes, thank you guys. Bye.